It really is all about the lifestyle, of course, when we're going across the country with the Ultimate RV Show National Tour. Sean Parr, my buddy Nate. And Nate, this next segment is our pick of the week. This is our staff pick of the week. And I love that we went with the Fusion 424.
Oh, yeah.
This is the one with 2 party decks that you're not going to believe. And you might have seen this if you watched the Camping World concert series. We did it to shoot all the roundabouts and everything for the Alabama show.
And I'm going to tell you what I really like about it is that kind of like a corner kitchen. It's one of the most unusual kitchens, but also the most functional kitchens. When you got 2 party decks, you got a lot of cooking going on as well, man. And that's the perfect kitchen.
Every time you see a Fusion, you know it's going to be quality. And when you see the entertainment center in this particular unit, and I want you to, when we show you the second party deck, we backed this thing right up to the lake at Percy Priest in Nashville, Tennessee. And I was actually fishing as the sun was going down off the back deck, hooking bass and having a ball. And that's what this lifestyle with a Keystone Fusion is really all about.
Were you actually singing Sitting on the Dock of the Bay? I don't think that dance was anything there.
You know, the good news is I'll leave the singing for the professionals in Nashville, and that's what it's all about today. Let's take a look right now at the staff pick of the week, the Keystone Fusion 424. You're going to love it.
Ultimate RV Show National Tour. What's up? It's Chris Young. Got my buddy Colton joining me again this afternoon. You know, Colton, the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, 10 weeks. We're going across the country, hitting all the great regions where Camping World and Gander RV and Outdoors, because we found that wherever we go, there's always special units.
Absolutely.
That the team members there, you know, like more than other areas. And I love it because I get to learn a little bit more about the area.
Absolutely.
You know, right now, we're in Bowling Green, Kentucky, beautiful Bowling Green, Kentucky. We're covering Kentucky, Tennessee, Arkansas, and Mississippi.
That's right.
Some of the most beautiful countryside that a lot of people don't know about. And toy haulers seem to be a real big boon for you guys here in this area.
It's huge,
Yeah,
yes.
it's huge. I mean, obviously, races, a lot of races around.
Yep.
A lot of outdoor activities, but the versatility that's offered with the toy hauler is by far the best. If you think, hey, I don't have toys, I don't have motorcycles, I don't have a side-by-side, but I need some space, some options, not only for sleeping, but versatility and separation of space, you can't beat a toy hauler.
Absolutely not. And none get better than the Keystone Fusion, which we are in right now.
Yeah.
They take everything that the Montana does awesome and everything that they do great with their toy haulers and just combine it into one.
Yeah. It's what they've done, he nailed it. You get the best of the Keystone Montana brand. I mean, you know how good the Cougars are. You know how good the Keystone Montanas are. So when they took with the old Impact and, you know, they dressed up the Fusion, you pretty much get a top-of-the-line RV that's also just happens to be a toy hauler. Now, we're standing right back here on the party deck. I'm a fan of these because you got the suspension netting that goes around for additional security and safety. This also has a entry access point where you can put the solid Moride steps right off the side. So this could be its own separate entry. 1,500 pound capacity, 3,500 pound load capacity when you use it as just loading up into the toys. But when you're talking about a space for hanging out, and I talk about this all the time, these are great to fish off of.
Oh, these are awesome.
Man, you pull up to a pond, to a lake, you got your area right here, and the best part is, you do your cast, you catch something, you look down at the ground where old Roy is standing, and he's sitting there looking up at you like, he's got the high ground.
Absolutely.
You got the high ground.
That's right.
I do have the high ground because I have to take every advantage that I can when it comes to hunting, fishing, golfing. I mean, you see my golf swing. Cole told me the other day, because he's a pretty good golfer, I was like, man, you know, can you give me some pointers? And he said, yeah, take 2 weeks off and quit. That's the type of guy Colton is.
That's right.
So, but tell me a little bit about this Keystone Fusion. Now, the one we're sitting on right now is the Fusion 424, a side deck, rear deck beauty. Love the back, because right up, I looked and I saw they have the Thule scissor jack awning that comes out of there.
That's right. That's perfect for shady whenever you're fishing, everything like that. And you get to fish off back here without even leaving your home on wheels.
Right.
And it's just the comfort of home, as always.
I love it. Plus the fact that they've added the patio wall armor, which gives you the option of having a screened-in porch.
That's right.
But also some privacy because you do have solid tinted tempered glass.
That's right.
That comes up and keeps you rocking and rolling. So let's take our way on into the garage. And let's see what we got here. That right there is just a release strap to get the gate down. Love it. All right, so we got our dovetail. The rubberized, slip-resistant flooring, I think, is awesome because some of those new ones have that almost like deck flooring.
That's right.
You know, which is easy to clean. I am a fan of the diamond plate rubberized. We talked about this with the fifth wheel toy haulers. But this, if you have the kids or the pets, it's going to be a little bit easier. Like Brad mentioned, he said, man, this is like to be easier on the kids. If they're out here playing and fall down, this will be a little bit easier for them. Huh?
And you still have your rug right here. If they're back here playing, you just roll that out, and it's even better for them as well.
Yeah, which really kind of adds to the feature of making this a separate apartment.
Absolutely.
You can use it as a garage, or you can lay the carpet down and just make it part of the home. There's our solid step-over steps, the Morite steps right there on each side. You got one for the side deck, one for the back deck, and queen-size beds, both for the flip-over couches and for the adjust-a-track system, the chain drive system to bring the top bunk down. That's what I love about toy haulers, man.
Yes.
Because you get the option of having additional sleeping space. This one sleeps 8.
Yes.
Easily sleeps 8. And the 424 comes in at 16,000 pounds dry. You're looking at 44 feet long, a 106-gallon fresh tank, and twin 88s when you're talking about the gray and the black. But check this out. Even the sofas back here have the fold-down cup holders.
That's right.
Features, man.
Never spill that drink.
No, you can't be. And speaking of features, tell me about the adjust-a-track.
Well, these are perfect because everything's anchored in and it's quick to hook up. You don't have to flip anything up and hook it into it. Right. It's all just right here for you. You never have to change a thing. You
got 38 different settings for the adjust-a-track system, is that right?
38.
And this is this 11-foot garage?
This is 13.
Oh, it's a 13-foot garage.
Yes.
Okay, so I could get a side-by-side in here.
Absolutely, pretty easily.
Okay, absolutely. Having the form and functionality of the sofas that double as the bed, the carpet really opens up some entertaining space. Now, when I first saw the 424 when they brought it out the first time, popped in my head tailgating.
Absolutely.
Because we got the side party deck.
Absolutely, 100%.
The weird thing, though, is the access point. You only have the entry through the garage.
Yes.
So do you have people, when you talk to them about this, do you have people say, or do they really care about it?
That's usually not a big point for them.
Okay.
Usually they're going to want all the capability to do whatever they want, and that's what you get to do with that 5500 09 Cummins up there.
Yes.
And also, like you said, this is a separate apartment for the whole thing. You also have another air conditioner back here just for this side.
We got 3 ACs.
3 air conditioners.
Holy smokes.
Keep you nice and cool on a July day, nice and warm on a December day.
Right, yeah.
That's right.
Especially out here.
Yeah, it changes so often.
And what they've done with the air systems, Keystone innovated this new blade air system.
Yes.
The way that they do the distribution with both the elbow joints and the Ys is it moves the air about 20% more effectively.
Correct.
Of how they designed it.
Yep.
Plus, you throw in the fact they already have the tough lock joints,
Yep.
so you have pretty much the indestructible ducting around
Cannot
here.
crush it.
Yeah, you can't crush it. You really get a top of the line. Insulated, because you're rated at 100 from 0 to 110 degrees for the insulation on these. We got the In Command Generation 3, which you can control from your cell phone, the slides, the awnings, the air conditioning, the whole nine. Just another great feature that you're really not giving anything up when you go from home to your camper. Actually, probably getting more inside your Fusion than you are at home.
Absolutely. And there's another great feature. You have surround sound done by Sony. Sony's one of the leading in the industry for sound.
Love it.
It's not Furrion and everything, and Xera is still great.
Yeah, they're good,
but Sony is just that special kind of brand that you're used to.
Sony.
Yeah, that's right.
Now this is the staff pick. So we're here in Bowling Green. We asked the guys. We said, "Hey, look, what's going to be your favorite RV for us to talk about during the Ultimate RV, Show National Tour?" And Colton was like, "Fusion 424. Got to do it." Like, okay, cool. You got bath and a half. Still got the porcelain bowl back here. We got the rugged flooring. You got diamond plating around the edges. I love this. Space, style, comfort. Solid glass door with the tempered glass going into the living area. And Colton, this is my ladder right here, by the way, for the bunk bed. What do you usually sell this for?
Typically around 110, 115 ballpark.
Okay. You're not going to like me.
Okay.
So Ultimate RV Show National Tour. it's all about helping people discover the best options for getting out and seeing America the safest way possible, which is an RV.
Absolutely.
So I'm going to take your favorite unit. Okay? But I'm going to cut it.
Okay.
You say 110, that's still a good deal. It's a fantastic deal. During the Ultimate RV Show, you can get this beauty, the 2021 Keystone Fusion 424 for $92,995 or as low as $18.61 a day.
Wow.
You got some folks on the fence about this one?
Had a few.
Would they jump on it with that price?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
bet
I'll have
they
to give them
would.
a call.
I bet they would. Well, I mean, you know, a lot of people are going to be calling to get this one, and the way that they get it is they just drop us a comment down below, RV, or they text, or excuse me, deals. Just drop deals down below, or text deals to 46642 for your chance to get this 2021 Keystone Fusion 424 for as low as $92,995 or $18.61 a day.
Absolutely.
This is opulent and beautiful. Tell me about this kitchen, man.
And a lot of toy haulers, and especially fifth wheel toy haulers, you're going to sacrifice a lot of your kitchen space because of your toy hauler section. But in Fusion, they do a great job of maximizing every square inch of this unit. So you have this cornered off sink, all kinds of prep area and counter space between it, solid surfaced countertop, and this backsplash is just gorgeous. It's real fill. It's not just the paper one that they've glued on here.
Yeah.
It's a real fill.
You got the undermounted farmhouse style sink with that high-rise sprayer faucet.
Absolutely.
The storage space in this is unbelievable too. I love the residential topping that we have there with the LED accent light. And then right behind you is an 18 cubic foot fridge freezer combo. Come on, dude.
Runs off of electric or propane, so there's more functionality there.
Right. And we already got twin 30-pound propane tanks in this bad boy anyway.
That's right.
So you got plenty if you want to go do some dry docking. But that, if you want to drain the lake and come back and stock up the fridge with all the fish you caught, there's
That's right. That's right.
your space right there.
Now, one of my favorite features that Fusion does is the gray cabinetry. So something like right here and right here, it really accepts the natural light a lot more than what a dark wood would,
Yeah.
as they typically have done in the past.
They decided that they wanted to kind of update and brighten the interiors. When I was talking
Absolutely.
to the designers, they said, you know, we want to keep the furniture kind of in between or dark if possible because it'll show stains less or show wear and tear less, but we want to really brighten up the interiors. They also want to make form and functionality a little bit more easily accessible.
Now-
I love this.
It's awesome. One of the concerns I get from my customers on these Fusions and these swing out stools, down here in Kentucky, we've got some bigger size fellas, some big corn-fed guys, and typically they're scared to sit on these. I sit on these just fine. That's where I come from, and it's perfectly comfortable right here.
Yeah.
Swing all around. You're not going to break a thing in here.
No, I mean, they're reinforced steel. Plus, I mean, just take a look at the bolting that we have on the corners there. I mean, this is not just, you know, shoddy by night construction, which, you know, Keystone has made themselves such a reputation in the market for building those premier units. They know what they're doing. They color code the wiring, they color code the tubing. They got the Key TV multi-source connection.
right.
They even with the flooring have this new hyper deck flooring, which this is one I kind of laugh about because it makes me sound a lot smarter than I am. It is let me make sure I get this right, polypropylene laminated fiberglass.
Correct.
So, I don't know what that means, but I know it's cool.
It sounds fancy,
It
doesn't
sounds fancy. It sounds like, yo, that sounds right on time, baby.
Right.
But what it is it makes it moisture resistant both on the top and the bottom, easy to clean, lightweight, and really also helps with the insulation underneath.
Absolutely.
So you're able to keep the climate where you want it.
And they've done a great job with this color scheme, matching this with your cabinets, your countertops, everything
Right.
like that, and still sticking with that great farmhouse look that everyone's going for right
Yes, it's such a beautiful rustic appearance, and even continuing the floor into the slide so you don't have that loss of continuity.
Absolutely.
I like that, and the slides are carpetless.
That's right.
Big fan of that.
That's huge.
Thomas Paine couch right here. That you got the recliners on the ends that have both heat and massage, and you got the fold-over cup holders with the pop-up 110 USBs. Love that. Huge panoramic windows with the wood balances around them. And check out my entertainment center over here. Now tell me a little bit about this beauty and the fireplace.
So the fireplace is still that great, awesome feature that you want. In this area, you're not going to be cold, anything like that. And if you just want it on for the ambiance, you don't have to have heat flowing through it.
Right. Multiple flame, multiple light.
Absolutely. Jensen has done their radio system here. Again, you can feed a DVD or something up to your TV, also done by Jensen. Nice big stereo system right beside it. Get that great sound.
Yep.
And right
Control that
behind
from
it,
your cell phone too.
yes,
Yeah.
absolutely, Bluetooth and everything.
my
Right
favorite
behind it is going to be your kid's favorite hiding space.
You got a hideaway additional corner notch pantry right in there. Now you mentioned, or you, if you remember, I talked about the bourbon.
Yep, absolutely.
We're out here in bourbon country.
That's right.
I'm a huge fan of the bourbon. If I'm gonna have the good bottles, this is where I'm gonna hide
Absolutely.
Because my friends aren't that bright. They're not gonna know to open this thing up.
Absolutely,
You know.
absolutely. And most people wouldn't either, and some salesmen wouldn't.
All right. So you gotta sometimes show it to them.
That's
But
right.
once again, maximizing space and giving you options and functionality. We still got the road vac system. I'm a huge fan of that.
Oh, it's awesome.
Can reach every corner of the RV. Barn style door leading into the bathroom here. I'm going to come into the bedroom and let you walk Kev through the bathroom and talk
Absolutely.
about that bathroom right there. And once again, this is the 2021 Keystone Fusion 424, our staff pick here in Bowling Green, Kentucky, starting at $92,995 or as low as $18.61 a day. If you want to get on it, drop us a comment down below, deals, or text deals to 46642.
All right, this shower is awesome, just purely awesome. This is another one of those units that a fella like me not going to have any problem getting clean after a day of riding.
Now you're 6'3", and you got now the skylight does help with the headroom.
Yep, I've got about another 4 inches right there.
Beautiful. Porcelain
Another
bowl with the
porcelain
foot flush,
toilet.
the high rise, yeah.
Absolutely.
And obviously with the doors, you can get in on either side there.
Yes, absolutely.
But I like how this year they gave us barn doors in the
Yep.
pass-through as opposed to the swivels. That really gives you more space to get in and out.
Absolutely.
King-size bed up here, storage underneath, and I love the sliding/opening door that we have here
Yes.
on our wardrobe. Now, washer-dryer prep right up here inside the closet. I can see why you guys like this one. I can see why this was
It's a gorgeous unit.
Yeah.
If you don't want to use that washer and dryer, you have that shelving and extra storage space right there.
Yep.
And as everyone knows, you can't get enough storage in a camper.
Nope. Well, I mean, you always want to take more than you really need.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Better to have it and
Yep,
not
than
need
not.
it than need it and not have it.
We got a TV in here. Once again, just that Keystone. We're going to give you as many amenities as we possibly can.
Yep.
And you're talking about space, style, comfort, and functionality of a fifth wheel toy hauler. All the separation of space. I got my
Absolutely.
master bedroom sanctuary separated from the bathroom. I got the living area with the pass-through, so if somebody needs to come use the bathroom, they're not going to disrupt me
Absolutely.
in here. And then I got the garage back there with its own bathroom. I mean, this is your vacation home.
Absolutely. 100%.
This is 200% your vacation home. A lot of people, if we want to go to the beach, want to go to the lake, the mountains, blah, blah, blah. Well, now we got to worry about booking travel, book a hotel.
Yep.
If you get an RV, you can just take it with you. And that's why 2021 is going to be the year RV travel. We've had
Absolutely.
so many people flooding the stores last year. They realized this is the safest way to get out and see the country.
right.
And we're not tied down to just doing one thing.
That's right.
And you're not worried about going into a hotel room somebody else has been in.
Yep.
Now I'm in my own space, my king-size bed, my beautiful shower, my gorgeous garage, and holy smokes, a kitchen that Gordon Ramsay's blazing a trail down here to try
That's
to
right.
beat Bobby Flay at cooking something,
That's
man.
right.
Come on, Kev. We're going to show you my favorite part of this 424 because when Colton said, man, we picked the Keystone Fusion 424, I said, then we're going to talk about the side party deck.
That's exactly right.
Have you tailgated any football games?
Several. There's been a few that I don't even remember.
Right. Who's your team? Who you like?
NFL, I got to go Tennessee Titans. They're close to home.
Right
And then college, probably going to be, they're more of a basketball school, but definitely Louisville Cardinals.
Yes. Okay. And you know what? Their football is a lot of fun, too.
Yes, it is.
Good eating down there at Louisville.
Yes, there are.
I want you, in your mind's eye right now, to envision yourself pulling up with your friends and family and look down the side of this beautiful RV. Look at all the storage we got down there.
Absolutely.
Look at the 6-point leveling system we got down there. the heated enclosed underbelly with the 12-volt pads, heating pads on the tanks. And now you come out amidst your crowd to address them as a leader of insert college, insert sport name, fan club, because you brought the heat.
That's right.
With the Keystone Fusion.
That's right. You've got 4 televisions on this thing. You can have every game going, every game you want to watch, or if you just want to watch one game, have it everywhere.
And there's always that one family member that just absolutely, positively has to pick the team that's against your team.
Absolutely.
So they can have their TV in the back. You go in the garage.
That's
you
right.
Sit there. You want to watch Kentucky? You go sit your butt down in the garage. We're going to watch
exactly
Louisville right here.
That's
right. How we're going to do it. This offers so much more fun and functionality when it comes to being outside and enjoying outside. Once again, you have 2 decks. You have really 2 entertainment centers. We got our external marine-grade Sony speakers here, TV behind storage, sealed safety glass all the way around.
4 TVs, 3 awnings. It doesn't get any better than that.
Yeah. I tell you what. All right, we only got a few minutes left, so we're going to take you a walk around real quick. You cool doing that?
Absolutely.
All right,
Let's
so we're
roll.
going to go out through the garage. Kev, I know you like this unit. I know this is one you've been dreaming about. Just, while we're outside, try not to steal it. Even though it is starting at $92,995 or as low as $18.61 a day. This is a Keystone Fusion 424. You want to get on this deal, drop me a comment down below, deals, or text deals to 46642. Toolbox storage underneath. We got the double pane sealed windows here, multiple awnings with the LED floodlights. I love it. Triple axle. We got the CRE 3000.
Yes, we do.
Right on. Okay, so that CRE 3000 right there in between those Dexter Easy Lube axles on those 15-inch rims, that really does a good job of not only separating those independent, excuse me, axles, but the shock absorption that's in there is by far, some of the best in the market.
Absolutely.
Spare tire underneath. We got the pass-through storage.
Absolutely.
Under there. Love it. Molded end cap. I'm always a big fan of, this is a sign of when a manufacturer does this, they take the time and put the attention into quality. Plus it allows us to get more insulation on that front. Because you got that radiant foil barrier under there. Got the Rotaflex hitch.
Absolutely.
Chucking and bucking.
That's right. That's right. No rubbing on that metal.
That's it. Stop the chucking and bugging. There's my twin 30s. There's that 5500 Onan that Cummins that Colton was talking about. That's our generator that really does a good job of keeping everything running if we want to go off the grid. Storage over here.
Auto level setup right here.
Oh, I love it.
You're just going to hit a couple buttons, and then you're going to be done. You can use it from your smartphone as well.
Love it. That's a nice addition. I didn't know they did that this year.
Absolutely.
You can do the leveling from your phone?
From your phone.
That's beautiful.
Apple, Android, whatever you got.
I got a StarTAC. I got one of them old flip phones.
One of the Nokia Zach Morris telephones.
Yes,
That's right.
absolutely. Yeah, heck yeah, baby. I love that thing. Our outside command center, battery disconnect, winterization, fresh tank fill, tank flush, and of course our termination commands. For the
now I get a lot of
rack.
questions from my customers about where you're going to put your hoses and everything. You're going to feed them right through the bottom. That way you don't have to keep your door open all the time and let all that cold air back in.
Love it. So during the Ultimate RV Show National Tour, I love when we get a chance to come to all the areas where we have our great folks like Colton, where we have some great Camping World and Gander RV outdoors locations. They are standing by to answer your questions. So if you want to know, we got 2 30-gallon tanks on this one?
Yes, absolutely. This one's going to go straight to your generator. Keep that running at all times. This one's going to go for your auxiliary, side-by-side, Harley, whatever you got.
Got your dispensing station right there. But look, if you have questions, you need more information, please just drop us a comment down below, deals, or text deals to 46642. Give us a call, 877-297-8725. And say, hey, I want to talk to Colton about this 2021 Keystone Fusion 424. It's our staff pick while we're here in beautiful Bowling Green, Kentucky. So if you're in Tennessee, you're in Kentucky, you're in Arkansas, you're in Mississippi, this is one I think you're drooling over right now, and starting at $92,995 or as low as $18.61 a day.
It's insane.
Would you have been able to get that deal without the Ultimate RV Show National Tour?
No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
And this guy moves them like water, baby. So hop on it and get on it right now. Now, if you want to go to the competition, that's fine. You could also eat with one chopstick. I think you're accomplishing the same thing when you do
Exactly.
that. Do not miss these deals at the Ultimate RV Show National Tour. We'll be back with more awesome RVs. Hang on.
RV travel is about more than the destination.
When you're traveling like this, vacation begins where your driveway ends.
Skip the flights.
We can get the whole crew into the camper and just go.
Add more pit stops.
I love seeing the kids exploring.
And make more memories along the way.
When your 4-year-old says, "This is the best day ever," you're doing it right.
Your vacation begins at Camping World.
Demand for RVs is at historic levels, which is why we are working around the clock to bring you over 80,000 factory fresh RVs. That's the largest selection of RVs in the world. Fresh from the factory to our stores to your driveway or campsite. RVs are made by Americans for Americans. And now you can see America for less. Shop over 80,000 factory fresh RVs starting at just $5 a day. Click, call, or visit your local Camping World or Gander RV and Outdoors today.
I mean, how about this? It's the end of week 5 already, day 3, and this weekend flew by like that. And can I say a big thank you, guys, to now over 8 million people who have tuned in the last 5 weeks. Thank you so much. We have set records across the country. It's been amazing to see all the excitement. And, you know, we like to recap a little bit. Us, the Remingtons. Sean Parr, so glad to be with you. And, of course, Nate and Rachel, we like to talk about our favorite parts of the weekend. Let's recap from Us, the Remingtons.
Favorite part, besides meeting some new furry friends.
Absolutely.
And humans. Was actually just happened. I was taking Oso for a walk, and these 3 little kids come running outside to this, what looked like a brand new Pioneer 20-foot, and they jump right in. I'm like, oh my gosh, did you guys just get a new RV? They're like, yeah, we got a new RV. And Dad comes walking up like all proud. I'm like, that's amazing. Where are you guys going? They're like, we're going camping in Georgia. I'm like, that is so cool.
And that's what it's all about, living the lifestyle like Us, the Remingtons, do. Make sure you follow them and their adventures in our Good Sam Class C RV. And, of course, you guys, favorite part of the weekend, Nate?
Well, I don't have such a great story like they did. I just found out that I did an entire interview with my zipper down. And it's got nothing to do with camping or anything else. Please don't rewind that. Don't look for it, you know. But I think for Brickell and Digby, again, just meeting all you guys, being with everybody here. And I'm telling you, just knowing that there's so many people interested in RVing is exciting, and that's probably the best part for us.
Our family grows every week. Tell everybody how we can follow along with your dog blog, which is so amazing.
TwoTravelingDogs.com. It's the number 2, and on all social, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Two Traveling Dogs, and our podcast.
All right, we talk about over $250,000 worth of giveaways, especially during our entire tour. But right now, we're giving away an RV. Guys, you ready to do this? Woo! A Coleman 17B travel trailer, one of our most popular brands that just, I mean, they're hard to keep on the floor because they're just...
There's wait lists.
They're such a great deal.
All around the country. They're amazing.
And Tiffany, why don't you go ahead and announce the winner?
It is Pamela
Downing Ramos.
Pamela! I'd like to, always make it very dramatic. Pamela, congratulations. This is amazing.
The excitement level continues. This is what it's all about. We continue our national tour. We're heading to Salt Lake City, Utah. Can't wait to see you guys next week. Same place, same great time. Thank you again for tuning in. On behalf of all of us, I'm Sean Parr for our dear friends at the RV Show. This is the ultimate RV Show national tour. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Yes!
Woo-hoo!